Can I even be heard on stream is the question now. I have the stream open? Okay, I can. It's just a bit bigger in the way than I thought. Thank you. Is this good stream, NightNarumi? I don't know, I guess we'll get going. This is Grand Finals. Okay, not quite possible last match, but it is one of the last ones. Possibly the last one. Welcome, Albion. How you doing?
I'm doing amazing. This is amazing. This is incredible. This is unbelievable. This is the final. This is it. We're there.
You are entirely correct. With quite a hard map pool, 2 amazing players still remaining. I guess we should just get straight into it.
I guess so too. So hopefully we'll be starting soon.
We will be.
We'll finally get underway with the final match of this tournament. It all started with a lot of signups. Then we had 65 players playing qualifiers.
64
and now there's
went through.
only 64 went through. And now there's only 2 remaining.
And of those 2, 1 will take home trophy. In a possibly very long battle. Because 2fast hasn't lost a single match. If he loses this one, they are going to play again. 10-minute break, they go again.
Yeah, and currently we have some technical difficulties, which is no problem. You know, we're just gonna enjoy the players halfway through the map. Because apparently the referee has serious trouble understanding. Wait a second.
Oh, this map. I assume this is Yeti's?
Yes, this is Yeti's warm-up. 1.2 rate.
I mean, yeah. But base rate is boring for these type of players.
I guess that's what we've gotten to, you know? That's what it's all coming down to now. All those difficult and tough maps.
The pool is quite difficult, I must say. 2fast will have a bit of an advantage knowing what Yetii is able and not able to play from his previous match, while 2fast still has a completely hidden score sheet.
Currently, if this is the warm-ups are any indication of what's going to happen during the match, it is incredibly close between these 2 players. Accuracies were within 0.05 for most of the map, and we still have half of the map to go.
Both of the players are very much capable of doing maps like these, although it's quite hard for a warm-up, I must admit.
Oh, this is the map I always warm up with when I start playing, you know? This is... Okay. It's pretty tough. Not gonna lie.
It's quite tough. Both these players are really good, they still get some breaks on this. I assume this is 2fast side read, although 11-bit maps are widely known.
Well, to be fair, warm-ups can be a way to exhaust your opponent, right? We saw last year Bakuretsu picking 2 maps for both of the matches because we did have a bracket reset. Both maps were fairly close, between 3 and 4 minutes, close to that 4-minute mark, and ridiculously difficult. And 2fast was struggling on those maps. So it might just be a way to exhaust your opponent just that little bit to give you an edge in the start of the match.
On this one, he seems to be struggling with rolls into jack transitions, while Yetii seems relatively comfortable in comboing this. But this type of pattern is not commonly found in our pool, so I don't know how much important that is.
Who knows, but it can be a strategy. It's a valid strategy to try to limit your opponent right in the warm-ups, not allow them to get into that comfort zone, that state of mind where you can just cruise through the maps.
The last match we saw with 2fast in it, But the players sent some very stamina-heavy maps, and that didn't really impede either. So I don't know if that's that good a
They've
strategy from
improved,
Yeti.
man. They've improved so much from last year. It is ridiculous. If you had done these maps, this map pool last year, it would have been just a slaughter.
This map
This year,
would be playable by like the top 3 players, maybe.
just about. But this year, it's a lot more doable.
Oh, a 6.4 star LM map. OD8 HP8 V2, of course. Yes, yes.
Well, we wouldn't want them to have no trouble with the releases, right?
At least I assume this is an LM map since it's Crystal Lane. Some very earnest good luck, have fun in the chat, because that is really what it's all about, especially in the later stages. A question for the refs and staff people. If there's a bracket reset, do they get to do the warm-ups again?
Oh, they will. If I'm right, yes.
Really?
Players will get a second warm-up if they want. However, both players can of course decide they don't want to do a warm-up, in which case no warm-ups will be played. But it is considered a separate match. If we do see a bracket reset, it will be considered a separate match, and therefore warm-ups and everything applies once again.
The skipping is of course an option, but it would be fun to just see a second warm-up from both the players.
And once again, if you do warm-ups again, you can just do another stamina-heavy, just stamina-draining map to just weaken your opponent that little bit further.
2fast node-locking in that section for a tiny bit. Yeti with a big combo advantage, and he node-locks as well. A less big a combo advantage is still a small lack advantage. Both players having a bit of trouble with these jacks. Yeti just completely messing up in that section. 2fast tries holding on, but will it be enough?
It's anyone's game.
He does take it in the end. Nice one. Although I think that was closer than he expected.
Oh dear lord.
That ratio on 200 count is looking quite good for 2fast. His drops were in completely different sections than Yeti's. That might be a good sign, honestly. At least on the LN front.
And we should now be getting into the roles, picks and bans and protects.
For the ones that don't remember, this tourney uses a double format, so you roll, and if you roll higher, you get to pick if you want to go first or second. If you go first, you ban and protect and pick first. Too fast, winning rolls and protecting inteliser, LN1. I'm assuming Yeti will either protect an SV or a Rice map. Most likely Rice.
This might just be, I mean, last year it was a battle between Long Nose and Rice. It might be the same case this year, but it might also be completely different. We might see some weird strategy, but most likely we will see 2fast try to win as many points as he can on those long notes.
Really not quite sure what he wants to protect.
And it looks like we are going to see Rice 4 getting protected. So we have Del Rio, we have Rice 4.
Right.
Now what about the SV?
Honestly,
What are we gonna... Oh!
we could very well, yeah.
Okay,
SD2
there it is.
ban.
That's
Not unexpected.
understandable.
I don't think Yeti's going to ban SV1. Maybe LN2, maybe LN3? LN3, Master Plan by DannyPX, was banned in the previous match as well.
So no change in plans there.
Starting from the front, Rice 1, Grimheart.
That is, I mean, I love that. That's a good pick, but this might be just a massive battleground.
You wouldn't want to use your protect straight away.
No. And of course, I mean, we do say Yeti's saying ratio abuser. 2fast might just have that little bit of an ACK advantage in this match, so who knows? Whatever happens, it will be the first point of the match getting decided here on race number 1, Grimheart. And both of these players trying to get off to a good start because they'll need it. This is going to be a tough match because 2fast thinks Yetii is going to be one hell of an opponent, and I know that Yetii thinks the same of 2fast.
Both of these players are incredibly good at ratio, but in a lane ratio, 2fast has the edge. I am not sure about Rice ratio. At this BPM, both players should be comfortable, so it's going to be all about who can do it better. The first quarters map is the easy part. A tiny bit of an ACK lead from 2fast in the first quarter. Will it hold up once it gets a bit denser?
We're a quarter of the song in, still no combo breaks, both players holding strong. 2fast4you does have considerably better ratio here. But Yeti's not far behind, although we just did drop to 0.75. Must have been a 200.
Must have been 200 in those rolls, yeah. And that's gonna hurt a bit. Especially in the calm part. It's still only 2k lead though. That's like 1 or 2 200s from the wrong side, and it'll be flipped around. But yeah, 2fast ratio is doing really good.
To be honest, both of them are doing really good. It's just those unfortunate 200s. Oh, and there was another one from Yetii.
Another one, while 2fast just keeps on holding on that SSV1. Still going strong. now the nerves will start to set in. Over halfway, still holding a V1 SS. While Yeti about 0.2, well, 0.15 behind. Dropping below 99.9 for the first time during almost the whole song.
Unbelievable. Both players still holding full combo, showing no signs of holding back, just powering through. This is ridiculous. The accuracy that 2fast4you has at the moment, the ratio he must have at the moment is unbelievable.
Still an ending incoming. Oh no, Yeti rushes the drills, drops 3 or 4 200s.
That's been the story of this entire map, pretty much. Every single time we do get rolls, Yeti just seems to have some trouble, seems to either be rushing it or going a little too slow and giving him a couple of 200s. That also means that if this stays the same and 2fast doesn't do any crazy drops right now, he will be taking the first point of the match. So no breakpoints yet.
Misses. Although I doubt it would have mattered because 2fast4you with that consistency, even with a miss, that ratio and 200 count difference is really good. What is that?
How do you not get a single 200? Are you?
What is that?
Are you for real? 2fast. You can't just do a 1 to 11.5 ratio right here. You can't just do that.
You're not supposed to do that, man.
It's illegal. Can we just make it illegal?
But this is a finals map, oh man. This is supposed to be hard.
And that's just map 1, and we might have a lot more coming as well. Oh dear lord, 2fast has shown up, has come to play.
Well, I guess he fixed his keyboard. Wow.
What could we expect here? Maybe, I mean, I don't think Yeti's going to immediately go for his protect. It wouldn't make sense to just immediately go for your protect. You might want to just keep that.
I'm expecting maybe rain shower. I'm expecting dense rise. Or SV.
Could be. I mean, we did see 2fast banning one of the 2 SVs, so there's one SV still on the table that he could go for.
He goes for Miserable Bastard by Yeki the Rise 3. That's a fair pick. Yeah, the tech pick. I think this is gonna come down more to who is able to combo better than Black.
I don't know.
That 4.4 star rating is very misleading. You'll see.
That is gonna put some weight on you.
But even in the early things. Act was looking pretty similar. Yeti taking a small lead.
It still is. It still is looking ridiculously similar. Right as you were saying that, we had two accuracies that were identical, but then another 200 being found, and Yeti finding one as well.
It's just switching
accuracy
around.
being dropped everywhere, and it's switching back and forth. Please stop. Have mercy on our souls.
It's quite a short map, so in the end it's good still switch around anyway. Ooh, Yeti dropping multiple 100s there.
Oh no.
Right before the compote.
But still, from how this map has been going so far, anything can happen. You've seen 2fast4you have a pretty comfortable lead, only to drop below Yeti by a considerable margin. And for Yeti, obviously, to do the same.
1/4 remains. And a miss!
Oh, oh no! Another!
That's gonna take it. Even if Yeti misses now, there's a high chance he still wins the point. But 2fast misses again. 3 drops. Yeti takes it. Worse ratio, tiny bit worse 200 count, but those 3 misses just straight up break the score.
I mean, he did so much better throughout the map when it comes to ratio and getting to hundreds than Yeti, but Yeti making sure that he does not drop. Because if he drops, he knows that there's a really good chance for 2fast to take it.
I'm gonna be honest. Yeti was not doing bad either.
No, they were both doing incredible.
Like, his
It
200
could have been
count is
anyone's
not bad
game.
at all.
It was
On my own.
literally anyone's game.
I think this is a stamina one. It's on my own. You know it, you love it. It's
on
good.
my own.
No Euro song. Oh man, I'm still stuck with Eurovision from yesterday.
Same. I have Ding a Dong in my head and I can't get it out.
The one from the 90s, or
Yeah, the very
Okay.
old one.
It's a good song, yeah.
Ding a dong every hour when you pick a flower.
Ring ding a dong.
Anyway, back to 2fast versus Yeti. We have On My Own. And
Eurobeat, yes, that's the word I was looking for.
Eurobeat.
Oh no. You can call an early timeout if it's within the first 30 seconds of a map. I don't think he will.
He's just gonna play it out. Respect, but that is heartbreaking if you're a 2fast4you fan and you're cheering him on right now. Because early disaster has...
With how early it was, the max combo cap wasn't reached to 400, so it's not as big a deal as it would be if it was after 400.
Struck! That's the word I was looking for.
It's still quite a bit of a point lead for Ye from just that. Although 2fast ratio looks very promising in this part.
On my own, don't you leave me standing. Come on, 2fast, anything can still happen. It was early days when he missed, and if Yeti misses, and it could just swing back. It very might just give 2fast the lead again. The accuracies are not too far apart. It's not like 2fast4you is out of the running here. It's quite the opposite.
Yeah, his ratio is lower than he would want. Second hard part coming in. Yeti seems to have stabilized a bit, his ratio looking a lot better than the first one. 2fast also holding on quite well, neither player really dropping 200s in this part. Yeti dropping dropping it quite a bit.
That was a lot of act.
And a miss.
That's it. I mean, you just see the lead immediately go to 2fast. The accuracy difference right now giving him a quite comfortable lead. He wouldn't want to miss again though.
Neither would 2fast.
Are you kidding me? 2fast, he misses right at the start, only to just cruise through the rest of the map and stay near that 99.76, 99.77% for almost the entire map now.
Again, 2fast's ratio looks a decent bit better in the dumpy parts.
Imagine if he hadn't gotten that miss. How ridiculous would this be?
You would get like a 99.87 or something.
Oh no. Terribly off sync.
Extremely off sync.
Are you kidding me? 2fast, he's just powering through. Yetii. Oh no! Never mind!
No.
Never mind! I didn't say anything. All spam, blim spam.
Wait, I don't think it's gonna be enough. It's not gonna be enough.
God.
It's not
Are you
enough.
kidding me?
Wow, that lead barely changed. He lost like 3 or 4k lead, but still. Oh, look at that ratio. Whew.
Blame spam for that. If it had gone wrong, that would have been that would have been a blame spam moment, definitely.
No, it wasn't me this time.
Oh man, my heart. That is unbelievable. 2fast. Oh my lord. Now we head on to Yeti's pick. And it's going to be a hybrid one. Lyrith. Banger song. It's Yeti's gonna need this point now.
I'm not sure who's gonna take this.
Oh then. Bot has given me the word that all players are ready. And that only means one thing. We are going to be seeing another fearsome battle on map number 4. This is... I mean, if you had told me at the start of this match that this was going to be back and forth the way that it has been, I would have said most definitely yes. We're getting a match worth our dollars. With its weight in gold.
Exactly $0 you have to pay for this. Free entertainment.
That's still more money than I have. What do you mean?
Yeti seems a bit more comfortable on the mini jacks.
Well, I mean, he did seem more comfortable on the mini jacks and the dense sections in his warm-up, where he saw 2fast dropping multiple times.
Yeti dropping a 200. But so did 2fast, I think.
I mean, 2fast dropped a lot of accuracy right at the start and has been dropping ever since. Not quite able to get the consistency going that Yeti has at the moment. Still incredibly close, even with that difference. Especially if Yeti keeps dropping to hundreds and makes it even closer.
The impressive thing is that both players are still FCing. That's just... wow.
Don't say that. Don't curse it.
It's more fun when it's cursed. This just really...
The accuracies are getting closer and closer. Both players still holding on to that full combo. Oh, and the accuracies, they're both at 0.5.
A couple extra 200.
Oh, this is ridiculous. Oh, this is... No! This can go either way. A 200 can decide it at this point. Are you kidding me?
And yetii dropping a couple more? The 2fast. Barely a bit lower?
I mean, it's still within 0.03, 0.02! It's anyone's game!
I think it's yetii's if he doesn't mess up.
Are you kidding me?
He messes up!
Are you kidding me? There's no way!
2fast messed up the M2, but wait, really? That's only 201 points!
You have to be kidding. Yeah, there's no way. You have to be joking. That did not just happen.
201 points!
That did not just happen. There's no...
Well, that's gonna give 2fast an edge. Wow!
How on earth? Yetii ahead every step of the way except for the final hurdle. The last
final
last
7
couple
seconds.
Oh no.
It's gonna make it hard to come back. Alright. LN2 being picked by 2fast. Betting on those lens.
Oh, I need a second to get back now. My lord.
That's one of the safer picks, I think.
I think so too, because we've now seen the first breakpoint happening. 2fast taking a point that should have been yetii, right? Because it was yetii's pick.
Yeah.
And now 2fast, he can, if he plays as well and he just keeps picking maps that are extremely comfortable for him and wins only his own picks.
I think he's gonna run out before that though.
He very well could. He very well could. And even then, we've seen that any map can be anyone's point.
Let's see what happens. I'm not sure anymore.
Same here,
How
spam.
much city
Same
time?
here, spam.
yetii dropping a actually just a little bit worse ratio on the on those very first 5 notes.
This is a tough map. And I think 2fast, he's played this map plenty of times. I'm sure of it. So he should be feeling pretty confident, but...
I wouldn't just shove yetii under the bus like that. He will have practiced this a lot as well.
That's what I'm thinking. Because this is not the map he banned, right? He banned Master Plan. So he probably will have practiced quite a bit on it. And we do see him working back to 99.8.
How do you combo this?
But same goes for 2fast. He's worked his way down to 99.8. Don't tell me it's just gonna be one of those maps again.
Until the ending it will be.
Oh no.
Unless there's a drop from either side, of course.
How do you even act all of these schlongs, all of these difficult timings? If I had a hat on right now, I'd take my hat off. Both these gentlemen performing out of this world.
In the break section, 2fast seems to be ahead, purely on hack, honestly. I think it's mostly ratio. The 200 counts are gonna be pretty similar as well. 2fast dropping a 200 in the break section. Ellen Core Jack, yes, my favorite.
Will it just be 2 FCs? Are you kidding me?
Don't cuss it too early.
I'm gonna cuss it. There's gonna be 2 FCs right here. I'm calling it.
That very well could be. And they're not. Oh. Yeti. Breakpoint. Taking his second point, making it 2-3. 2fast still in the lead. But with that column lock at the end, better ratio, better turn count, doesn't matter. Column lock miss.
I called it.
Goes the other way.
I've cursed more than I should have at this point. I did tell you they were both gonna have C, right? Right then. SV getting picked by Yeti. In my opinion, a really good choice because 2fast he did ban one of the SVs, and from what I've heard, he's not too confident on this map. But who knows? Maybe he practiced it to a point where Yeti's in for a surprise.
I'm honestly not sure. This could go either way. We have seen one of Yeti's scores in the Samuel match yesterday. Is 2fast better or not? Early misses. That's Yeti misses as well, but 2fast has dropped a couple more times.
Look at the ag difference right now. 2fast is. I mean, normally I'd say this is client. This is not client.
Yeah, I think it's already safe to say that Yeti will likely win this one.
You sure about that?
I'm saying it's very early, but looking at those breaks and that ag difference, 10%, a full 10%.
Yeah, there's no way. There's no way. This SV is something else, and Yeti is making quick work of 2fast. You'd be the greatest caster of all time. I'm just putting it out there. You'd be the absolute greatest caster of all time if you can curse Yeti good enough.
Yeti is going to miss.
2fast takes this point.
Yeti is going to miss. I don't think he will be losing enough ag for 2fast to come back from this one though.
This looks decided. It looks like we have a 3-3 and we're back tied up.
Told you so.
Both players not even halfway to the required points to win the match.
Yeah, that was the miss from Yeti. I had expected more than the other one.
And that's 3-3. So I guess this map just gave us a little bit of a breather, just some room to relax before we head back into the more explosive picks.
By far Yeti's safest pick so far.
By far the safest pick in the entire match. And we are going to see buy or not hybrid number 3.
Hybrid, yes. Off your map. Was this one picked in the 2fast match? Sorry, in the Samuel match?
I don't know. You tell me.
I will be taking a look. It was not.
It was not. So this is a map we've not seen from either player.
Very correct. So it's gonna be exciting to see what both these guys can do on this.
All right then. I'm ready to receive another heart attack. I have called the ambulance. We are ready to go. Oh, what happened there at the start for Yeti?
Just bad ratio.
I think he might have actually gotten a 200 or something as well, because he's down a lot in AC.
And the
Oh,
miss
no!
from 2fast! Instantly dropping his AC to 99.7, Yeti still holding on.
Call an ambulance for 2fast. He's going to need some stitches after that one. Still, anything is possible. We've seen 2fast miss before early in the match, only for then to see Yeti miss as well and 2fast taking the point. And especially with how close his accuracies are at the moment,
Wow,
a miss
2fast
from
built his way
Yeti would
back
be
up to
crazy.
that high already again?
I mean, he's overtaken Yeti.
Yeah, but as long as he doesn't drop, he should keep the lead, I think. Unless he drops like 5 or 6 200 where 2fast doesn't.
I mean, anything is possible. 2fast is just continuing his way to the mountain top, climbing further and further in AC, but I don't know if the Activants is going to be able to be good enough for him to take the point. It doesn't look like it. Yeti, we need to do something crazy right now, and it doesn't look like that will happen. And that does mean that Yeti has taken another break point.
2k points. Look at that difference in 200 count. Wow. Yeti.
I mean, this just brings me back to last year when we had Yeti versus 2fast, right? It went to tiebreaker, and this is going that same direction.
Tiebreak, bracket reset, tiebreaker again?
I mean, if we can do that, then yes, please. But dear Lord,
That 200 count though, that's genuinely stupid. Like, man, what is that? Well, with the upcoming laser score reform, where it'll lean even more to AC and less to combo, like 20-1, now it's 10-1 or something, might have gone the way.
yeah, but it's gonna keep on raining notes in this map. We're not stopping just yet. We're only halfway through this match, from the looks of things.
I will be back after like 2 minutes. I'm going to refill my water bottle. Please hold on till then.
Yes, you'll be stuck with me. Hello. Let's have some fun together, shall we? Incredible scenes here. Both players are going to be getting ready, and that means only one thing. Another fireworks show is about to commence. Where are the sparks going to come from? Will it be 2fast side or Yeti side? All right then. 4-3. This could be the turning point of the match. If Yeti wins this map, it could very well be the turning point of the match, because then he can just keep on cruising. But who knows? Right now, it's not looking good. Multiple 200s for Yeti. 2fast is... I don't know what he's even doing. He's ridiculous.
I've barely sat back down and it's already going this differently than I expected.
I mean, anything is possible with these two. How do you predict a match that's unpredictable? There's one thing I can say for certain, and that's that both of these have probably had a good night rest, because they seem to be awake and hitting their keyboards at an incredible rate.
Yetii missing. Lead extending another 10k, 15k, maybe 20k lead. A 0.4 difference and a miss. Unless 2fast misses, if he full combos with this act, he should be able to take this.
Yeah, exactly. 2fast still full comboing, 2/3 into the map now.
We've seen this before. You know what happened then.
Yeah, but the thing here is, if he misses a note, but doesn't drop a lot of act,
But
he'll still be ahead. Especially now!
0.5 difference in act. That's a lot.
This is not looking good for Yetii.
Ooh, but one from 2fast in return. The lead shrinking a bit.
Yeah, but look at the difference in
It's not enough at the
accuracy.
moment.
Yetii has so many misses already. 2fast only had the one, and still is holding on to a way better accuracy.
I wouldn't call 3 many, but
I mean, it's more than
it does look like 2fast will be taking this one. Yetii with a very late miss and 2fast with a final note miss. Taking this one. Just under 20k lead. That's a clean score. Wow. Man, his ratio is good.
Too fast. Nobody saw me stop playing the last note. Well, everybody saw it, and everybody's gonna remember it.
It seems that Yetii has the advantage in Jack, but 2fast has the advantage on stream-based things. I don't exactly remember how many Rise Jack picks there are left in our pool.
This is unbelievable. We didn't do predictions at the start of this match, and that was for a very, very good reason. Because whatever happens, it can still go the other way. We can predict a 7-0 for one and see a 7-0 for the other happen. We can predict a 7-6, and then we see a sweep. This match is so incredibly close that whatever you think is going to be the outcome, it will most certainly not be.
Okay, but now it's a toilet break, so okay.
Yeah, I mean, this would have been the perfect time for you, Spam, to just go as well, right? You spent
too bad.
They might have even taken inspiration from you. You're like, Spam Block doing it, guess we do it as well.
I mean, I was refilling my water bottle.
Same thing, really.
I mean, refilling and emptying is very different. But he is back.
You know what that means.
Map time. I hope his hands didn't
if I
cool
can
down too
type,
much.
if I can type. I had some problems typing.
Yeah, for the ones that didn't realize yet, my lovely co-commentator is Albion Great, who is also repping this match.
Hello. I'm just on the sideline, right? We have Spam Block, the greatest commentator of all.
Well,
Again?
Yeah.
Again.
Seems to be a repeating theme. Yesterday was the other way around.
It's like a fairy tale that always starts with the same. It's like a fairy tale, because a fairy tale always ends with the same sentence, right?
I mean,
and they
it
live
often
long and
opens up-
happily. But this is Yetii doing the same, but at the start.
It opens up with the same sentence always as well. A long, long time ago in a place far away.
Yeah, exactly that one. You might even say this match is a fairy tale. For one of these players at the end of it, anyway.
Maar dat is dan weer voor een andere keer. Yetii missing, oh no.
Oh no. And that's exactly what 2fast could use right now. He really could just use a pick that's going to give him a point without being too much of a hassle. Get that confidence going.
No, indeed. Yeah. The Trill's not messing up either player this time. Ooh, both trading misses. Combo resetting. That should... Oh, another one. That should give it back to Yetii, or at least bring it very, very close.
It's going to be nearly tied up. Because right now Yetii has that 400 combo. 2fast not quite. And just look at that. Less than 300 points is the difference. Unbelievable. Accuracy is almost tied up. 2fast has come back. He has taken the lead again from Yetii.
That lead is currently worth nothing though. 1-200 is enough to offset it. And Yetii did drop 1-200, so now it's marginal.
Three-quarters in. A break would be devastating at this point.
Nice
one.
Oh,
Yetii, no! No.
That's a curse.
No, that is absolutely devastating. Multiple 200s coming out as well, and 2fast, I mean, he's still holding on to that combo, but he can break it as well at any time.
Still a quarter left, slowly creeping in on that ending, but 2fast seems quite a bit comfortable, maybe having seen that Yetii broke. Diesel Empire's not phasing him at all, no 200s being dropped.
He's just going strong. Still one section left. It looks like it's going to be 2fast. I don't want to call it yet.
I think you're right. Yep. Okay. 2fast taking this one.
What is that ratio from 2fast?
Wow. The unfortunate miss from Yetii. Breaking his lead completely. But I think even without that that third miss from Yetii, it could have been a win from 2fast.
I'm speechless.
But Yetii not drawing on the past. Straight to the next big Rise 7 RTRT by Rivals.
Alright then, another map coming up, Rice. We've seen, I think, 5 Rice, and we've seen 5 non-Rice maps. So even the map pool is getting equally used at the moment.
We're running out of Rice.
Well, we're also running out of long node hybrids and SVs. There's only one long node left.
What is there even left? Like,
well, it's funny, because
5 maps total, right?
If we get a tie after this map, whatever happens, we still have both of the protects left.
Wait, we do?
Yeah, we do. Del Rio's the protect from 2fast, and Firefly City the protect from Yetii. Both of them haven't used their protects yet.
That's
after
smart.
This map, it might just be it's gonna come down to both protects, and if that happens, chances are very high we're gonna see
Yetii.
I don't want to call it yet, but yeah, this is ridiculous. No protect has been picked, and we are already
okay, but 2fast as well though. Yetii dropping a first 200, but we're not quite in the dense spot though. Let's see how they both hold up. I know Yetii can hit it, but I don't know if 2fast can hit it consistently. I'm assuming he can.
Well, surely if you've reached Grand Final stage, you can. from what we've seen so far, they both have the capacity, the capability.
I feel like Yeti's ratio is still a bit better, but at 1-200 is putting him a bit below advantage.
We're halfway already. This is a ridiculously short map. It's just a miss and you're out. It's that simple. And so far, neither of the players are showing any signs of weakness.
The lead is
tied
currently
up.
basically 0.
We're basically tied up.
But Yeti has dropped to 200 and I don't think 2fast has.
Well, he must have, I mean, otherwise his ratio is going to be garbage, but that's never the case with 2fast, so he must have dropped a couple of 200s as well.
99.91 is not garbage.
Well, you know what I meant.
Animus.
Oh no! Oh, no!
Well, let's see if he dropped to 200 or not. He didn't.
Oh, neither player did.
Wait, what?
Neither player did. Your eyes deceived you.
What is this?
You have to be joking. Look, imagine without that miss. Just in your head, without the miss. What would have happened without that miss?
Well, the thing is, because of Scovy 2, the ratio you get in the first 400 combo matters a tiny bit. So even if they had the same ratio, at least I think that's how it works.
It might have been.
It could have still been a tiny lead, like 20 points or something.
It would have been less. It would have been around 10 points max. Like, it's not a lot. Like, it's...
Or is that just V1?
No,
I'm
that's
not
V2.
sure.
No, you're absolutely right. But we have seen it happen, though. It has happened that we've seen ties. It's not at all impossible. But still, if you see two identical, just completely identical scores, so identical ratios, identical everything, but a different score, that is heartbreaking. Because you know you're on par with each other. And we will see Protect #1 come out, of a potential 2 Protects that are going to be coming out back to back right at the end of the match.
And I do feel like that will be the case. I would be very surprised if it's not.
I love this song. It is amazing. I absolutely hate the map. I don't like long notes. So the combination of the two is a beauty.
I mean, we're lucky we don't need to play it. Just these two.
I would have failed note number 10. Thank you. This is too fast for them. So if Yeti takes this, it would be devastating. Absolutely morale shattering.
Now, this one was played during the Samuel match, wasn't it? It was. Yeti got a 961 with 3 misses. Let's see if he can improve that. And he will need to improve it if he wants to beat 2fast on this.
I'm holding my breath right now. Oh, that's why. Okay, I see why. I get why now. No, 2fast. That's not the way you want to start the map.
In Yeti's previous try, he got to 2.4k combo before dropping a miss.
That's one of the 3 misses you were talking about, right? But for the wrong person.
No, not even. I was honestly fully expecting 2fast to not drop until like the very ending.
Oh, well, I mean, traded.
It's a bit late to call it trade, but sure. The ag difference at the moment is quite large. Yetii dropping another one. 2 out of 3.
We're just counting down now.
It's very possible to get the same miss count.
200s as well. I see them everywhere. They're just dropping. Yetii is having a real bad time at the moment on this map. And 2fast. I mean, he had that miss at the start, but since then he's looked strong. He's made his way back to 99.5.
For having one miss, being 0.2 behind is not that much, though. Sorry, for having one more miss than the opponent.
I mean, anything is still possible. Anything is still possible, but there's a huge lead right now for 2fast. That is about 10,000 points.
But this is a tricky section for most players, at least. And there it is. Yetii missing again. 2fast just holding on. The lead extending again. 20k growing, maybe 30k already. Just under 30k.
Yeah, that will put the nail in the coffin for this map at least.
With Yetii, by the way?
Yetii just needs to make sure that... you mentioned that, but Yetii needs to make sure that he keeps his head in the game, stays focused, because he still needs to win a point in order to stay in the match. He can't lose now, because if he loses the next map, it's over. It's literally over. And that is an inhuman score from 2fast.
That's stupid. What is that? So now we either go to tiebreaker or to 2fast taking it all.
Yeah, because for people who are a bit confused by the way that things are currently set up, 2fast, who's on the right, is actually the last remaining player in the upper bracket.
And since this is a double elimination bracket, he needs to lose twice to be eliminated. Yetii has lost once before, so if he takes this one, it's not over. Come on, Yetii. He doesn't pick his protect.
Wait, what? He does. What? So he basically protected a map. This is 1,000 IQ play. If this works out for him, it might be 1,000 IQ play. Firefly City may actually be a bad pick for him. He may have just not liked the map, and he just protected it so that 2fast wouldn't pick it.
This is
if that is the case, that would be crazy.
This is either a ginormous genitals idea, or just straight up coin flip.
That might just be a protect, like a ban that you disguise as a protect, which is just beautiful. If it works out, and if that's actually the case, it is incredible. But if he now loses still, then it's not gonna have worked out.
I mean,
just some food for thought.
Comfortable on both, but still. Yeah, he's trying to buy out a win there, but no. That's not how 2fast plays this game.
If 2fast wins this pick, he wins the match. If Yetii wins this, we're going to tiebreaker. And tiebreaker is ridiculously difficult.
Yetii holding up 100% for quite a long time.
I'm just afraid I'm gonna curse now. Whatever I say, if a miss happens, it'll be a curse.
Don't say the M word. Okay? That's how we're gonna do this one.
Don't say the C word, you mean.
Combo is fine. You just can't
Don't say
the
the FC word.
Ah, yeah. Yeti with a tiny equity. Will it last?
Is it a lead or is it just a
Literally
tie in disguise?
0.01.
It might just be a tie in disguise. This is. I'm constantly switching from player to player. They switch to 9-1 at the exact same moment and back to 9-0 at the exact same moment as well. It is basically tied up at this point, and Yeti
2fast.
is a little
Taking
behind.
small lead.
Is this the way that BNL is going to be decided? Or is there some more to come?
There is more to come. This is not the hard part. This is!
Oh! Are you kidding me? 2fast breaks?
2fast dropping one single miss.
Yeti needs to hold on. He just needs to hold on.
A 7k lead is nothing.
The acts are still ridiculously close. Everything is close. You can just feel the tension right now between these two players.
The map is sorry, the song and map are hype as well, so with 1/3 left.
I don't want to say the T word. I don't want to say it anymore.
Feel free to close your eyes because this is either gonna be a bloodbath or an explosion.
This is.
Yeah, he's dropping a couple more 200s. The act almost the same again.
Please, someone
This
provide
time
me
they
with
hit
words.
the
I have
right-hand
no
drill.
words. I'm running out. I am running out of things to say.
What is this?
Are you kidding me? There's no way. Oh,
2fast
2fast
with
breaks
another
again.
miss, and Yeti is just holding on. He's wait, is he going to?
Is he? If he does,
Don't say it.
Don't say the FC word. Don't say it.
Don't.
Are you
What
kidding
is
me?
that? An FC on fuel tank with 12 200s.
That is. That. What?
What is that accuracy? What is that ratio from 2fast?
What? Can somebody? What just happened? Yeti. More like ET.
A very well-known joke in the Belgian community. Yes.
Are you kidding me? And the map has been changed.
A quick timeout for Yeti to sort out his headset problems because there were apparently problems with that.
No, probably
Quick
to the
PC
PC
restart.
apparently, even just a complete restyle of the PC.
I mean, that's faster, so yeah.
What are we witnessing? I mean,
Also-
Yeti's not out of the water just yet. He needs to still win this in order to stay in the running. If he loses, I mean, 2fast takes it.
Hi, Kutatsuki. They're apparently here.
Yeti does not have the second life that 2fast had.
2fast has that backup.
I mean, you've seen tiebreakers I think we saw a tiebreaker happen in the actual showcase as well. And this is the second tiebreaker in 3 matches. How it just goes to show how incredibly stacked the tournament is and how incredibly good the top players are. They're all on the same level. They're all there. They're all capable of just the most sickening plays, sickening things. And they're showing it right now, right here.
Don't forget, this is just not just one country, this is 3 countries. Belgium, Netherlands, Luxembourg.
I am lost for words because we've seen many tournaments before, right? We've seen Soft, we've seen, I think, 4-digit Mania World Cup. All have been incredibly close, where just all players are able to perform. And we're seeing it here again in BNL. It might just be 3 countries, but dear Lord, the players of these countries, they are something.
These are not scores you could find anywhere. This is the top of what Belgium, Netherlands and Luxembourg has to offer. Hype song too.
And look at who is back. I don't know about everyone watching at home who's just sitting now behind a desk or behind a huge television screen watching this match. I hope your setup is the best setup you can possibly do.
For the one guy making
you wanna just have a beautiful setup to watch it because you don't want to miss it in all its glory.
For the one guy making a maquette at a steady place, we love you. Okay, let's hope Yeti's headset doesn't stop playing music for no reason. Good luck.
This could either be it, the end, or this could just be a prelude to another match.
May the better player win.
Hold on to your... I'm not gonna do that quote.
Hold on to your bootstraps. It's time.
Alright, buckle up everyone. This ride is only about to get started.
I must say, I haven't taken a look at this one. But, it's hard.
It is harder than hard. It's more difficult than difficile. It's more... So far the players are holding really well. But there's so much map left. Over 5 minutes of playing is required for this song.
I'm just gonna wait to see who breaks first. I am not expecting a single player to have seen this. Play is currently nearly tied. And this time Yeti does manage to hit the rolls perfectly.
Unbelievable.
And there's the first one, Yeti breaking as the first player to do so. 2fast grabbing a hold of that lead, Yeti breaking another time, the third one. Not quite being comfortable with that combo. 2fast just shooting forward, getting a 10k lead in about 15 seconds.
Ryan, please don't do that again. Please don't just stop in the middle. Just keep going. Oh, 2fast missing. Yetii missing. Everybody missing. It's misses all around.
Combo reset is that called? As that is called.
2fast struggling. Yetii struggling. Everybody is struggling.
Twitch on my side is completely dying, but it's okay because I have a Discord stream. Yay!
I don't know if that's much better.
Honestly, for being 0.4 apart, 10k lead is not a lot.
The map is still not halfway done. We still have so much left. So many opportunities. Anything is possible. And let me just emphasize that anything
miss from
is
2fast.
possible. And we see exactly how and why that is.
But yet, and they traded back. Yeah, 2fast being allowed to keep his lead for a bit. Only halfway. 0.15 difference.
Again, more misses. And look at how close the accuracies are now. They're both, they're pretty much equal.
From 2fast. And
They
the
are
lead
pretty much
is
equal.
gone. It's flickering. Yetii is a tiny bit ahead in ag, but it's mostly because of miscount. I think he has 1 or 2 misses less at the moment.
Please, don't forget to breathe. You need to keep breathing. I know it's tough while watching this, especially when both of the accuracies are just exactly the same, when they're tied up, when they're both hitting ridiculous things. I'm lost for words. Keep breathing.
We can't be breathing, we gotta be talking about what is happening, man. 2fast has been gaining ag a tiny bit faster, but Yetii still has a combo advantage.
How is this possible?
Extremely good players in a good day. That's what this is.
What is happening? The accuracies are so close. It's just a couple 200s and it's back in Yeti's favor. But with this LN section, 2fast
being
is bulking.
phased by the LN section though.
I mean, 2fast is getting a little bit of a better arc in the LN section, as to be expected. But we still have more rounds coming up, I believe, after.
Both players hitting his very tricky jacks at the moment.
We haven't seen a miss in so long. How is this? Is this it? Oh,
Yetii
is this it?
Missing.
Yetii.
Lead back to 2fast. Oh, no. Multiple drops from both sides. Lead.
Holy cow!
Still 2fast. We're getting into the closing segments.
Is this it, or is this? Are we gonna see more, or is this going to be the way the VC wins?
Oh no, that's an unfortunate one. Another one.
And another.
2fast
It's
breaking.
happening. It is happening.
And we're closing it out. This is the ending of the song. There are no more hard pass for as far as I can remember. Yetii
We
will
are
be
losing
taking
our
this one.
minds here.
This is a bracket reset. Welcome to the future, people.
It's actually happening. 2fast couldn't quite keep it together in the end there, and that does mean Yetii will win this match. And we're heading to
Look at the
bracket
ratio
reset.
difference.
Are you kidding me? The ending sealing it.
It's gonna be hard to keep up this amount of hype. It seems that 2fast has been running out of stamina, and that might play in Yeti's favor in the future, like in the next couple of maps. There is a 10-minute break. 10-minute break, that's what they get. At half, we will be back for the next match. I saw 2 people in chat promise to commentate if there was a bracket reset, so...
Holy cow. I mean, at this point, switching commentators, can you believe it? I mean, I'm just fortunate to be sitting here together with you, Spamdog. What a match did we just witness? We will be getting a 10-minute timer on screen in a little bit because we will be continuing at 3:30 Central European Summertime.
Take a walk around because my ass has been hurting from being clenched this much.
Same here. Same here.
Ooh, baby! Man. That is a thing that doesn't get used a lot. Bracket reset grand finals, you can see it on the screen right now.
And what a way to do it in. What a way to do it in. I cannot believe we just witnessed that, but I do think that with that having happened, we will be switching out commentators as well. Because I think I'll be taking a lead now. Unfortunately.
My voice has become a bit coarser than I would like it. But I'll see if I'll return.
We'll see. In any case, that will be us for now. See you in about 8.5 minutes. Enjoy the music. We'll be right back. Get some milk.
Alright, people. Something has been decided. You may like it, you may not. The match will be delayed by 30 minutes. Just 30 minutes. We will be playing at 16:00. The next question remaining: will we keep the stream open, or will we close it down for those 40 or so minutes? If NightNarumi is able to keep it up, no problem. If he wants to take it down, also a viable option. We are keeping the stream up. Whew. You don't need to hang around for these 30 or so minutes. You can grab some snacks, grab some water, grab some friends, because it's very possible for this to be even more hype. I have been Spamlock. I will likely be back later. I'm signing off for now. Bye bye.
Alright, we're back in BNL 2021, and this is the second match of Grand Finals. This is the bracket reset. If you weren't here for the previous match, it's 2fast4you versus Yeti, and since Yeti won, we're now gonna have the bracket reset, and winner of this is gonna be the winner of Grand Finals, and as well as the whole tournament. I'm joined here with Polly Tetral. Hi, Polly.
Hello, guys. I'm finally here for the probably what you could say would be the last match. The match to end all of the matches.
Yeah, this match is gonna be extremely high. I'm so excited to see. We had a tiebreaker in the previous match, so this one could go either way. Just saying.
Yeah, definitely both players have really done their best in the first match. It was clear that 2fast didn't really want a bracket reset, and Yeti was trying to force it to happen. And yeah, both players really gave their all. They set insane scores on really difficult maps that are potentially very competitive MWC scores, and we are now here in the second match. I believe both players would be probably really tired by now. I think
I would imagine.
Yeah. So, like, the fact that you're seeing coinage as a warm-up is like it's like kind of testifying to their fatigue, sort of.
Yeah, and this is a pretty funny warm-up to open it up on, and it's funny because we saw Yeti with an incredible lead in the one SB pick that was picked in the previous match, but well, in this one, it just seems like 2fast4you has the melody down a bit better.
A coinage, previous map from Soft 2. I would say 2fast knows the map a bit better, but in general, when it comes down to practice on this map, I can't tell.
Yeah,
I suck at coinage.
it's so memorization oriented. Like you can't really hit it without like knowing exactly how the melody goes.
Oh yeah, and one thing to note is that 2fast4you98 was also the runner-up last year for last year's BNL, and say if he does end up losing this match again, it will be the second year where he's actually the runner-up, second place for BNL, and that would be cursed.
Imagine getting runner up twice.
I mean, you could be Philippines and 4DM and get like third twice in a row. That's funny.
And then win on the third time. Excuse me.
Yeah, that just means that third time's a charm.
But here we might see the second time being the charm, but it will all depend on the results of this match.
I think mental stamina and basically how healthy our players are right now will definitely play a huge part in a bracket reset. Because imagine this, so you've already played 1.5 hours and you have been on peak for practically the last 90 minutes, and then you suddenly get a 10-minute break. And
But you get a
then
30-minute break actually.
oh yeah, 30-minute break, and
40.
really just pours down on you like, God, the warm-up isn't helping.
And like your hands are cold again. You've got to warm up, and they're probably hurting because you probably strained yourself trying to win that first match. And if you're too fast for you, maybe you weren't expecting this. You're really trying to keep the possibility of a bracket reset out of the way, because otherwise your hands are gonna tire. And if you're getting has more physicality, like you must be happy that there's a bracket reset, because like that's exactly something that's going to favor the player with better physicality simply because of stamina specifically.
Yeah, I definitely, from this moment, we can definitely tell that Yeti is a little bit ahead when it comes to physical stamina, endurance, in general, just having the upper edge over 2fast4you.
Yeah, but like the fight that 2fast4you is putting up, given his rank, given their physicalities, it's just insane.
Yeah, actually, both these players are really at the top of their game. Absolute gods.
Yeah, and like we saw these players go to tiebreakers, so it's not like one player isn't capable of handling the pool. But both players, this is a very equal match, all things considered.
Yeah, so even if 2fast is tired, I'm pretty sure that even Yeti himself is pretty tired. So this is going to be a pretty balanced out match. It will be quite even with picks going back and forth, hopefully, and just them going all around each other.
I definitely want to see.
Yeah, it's not going to be any far from being a match that is really intensely close, nonetheless. And given that this pool is a little bit easier than what we just saw, I think it is still reasonable to say that raw skill is not going to play a very big part in this pool. So we'll just have to see how they play out their picks this time around.
But we saw some speed picks that Yeti seemed to win pretty handy. But I believe that 2fast4you won range chopper simply on better accuracy. I might be mistaken.
Alright, so going out with a rapid fire protect by 2fast4you, Del Rio, and for Yeti it would be the Tricolor Diary.
And it looks like Tricolor Diary is
Tricolor Diary is actually out there to be played, and it bans Green Heart as well as Fuel Tank, being very different from what we saw initially in the first round. And Master Plan!
yes, we're gonna see Master Plan. That's like something that is heavily gonna favor 2fast4you, and the patterns in this song are just, they're so hard to hit if you haven't trained.
This is like the Hail Mary pick, if you can think of it that way. Basically, because 2fast and Yeti are both equally good in long notes, I would believe. This map is a little bit more of an whether you are able to hit the shields properly. And I think a lot of people struggle on this, and especially when you really have like a lowered mental endurance, I think this is something that will be very dangerous as a first pick. But nonetheless, going right into it.
Yeah, and like, I would say that, you know, we've seen 2fast4you with incredible release skills. He got 99.5 on Del Rio last match.
Yeah, that was a really insane score, by the way.
Yeah, and that's not just like winners of this match level. That's like top seed in most tournaments level.
Yeah, that is just incredible. Like, it's like, if that's not peak performance, I don't know what to say. And speaking of peak performance, oh wait, never mind.
You just cursed him, so
No.
very nice.
No, dude, I was just saying how he had a 99.7 earlier on, but this map is incredibly difficult. As you can see, both players are not having a great time.
Yeah, and looks like 2fast4you's gamble is backfiring a little bit, since the coordination is tripping him up.
Yeah, this pick looked a little bit too risky.
It definitely seems like a good pick on paper, because, you know, release LM. But the thing is, this map it's more about coordination and, you know, making sure you don't accidentally let go of a release or hold, and that's just really hard to do.
They're going right into the second half, and actually both players look like they're around each other. Yeah, both not really having a great time on the second half, even though the patterns are the same. It's definitely a struggle.
Both players are missing at around the same spots, but looks like 2fast4you is missing a little bit more, which means that gap is gonna increase by a little bit.
Yeah. What could be more unfortunate than a lock on this map? Imagine missing a jack and then the next long note one after another in quick succession, and I think that's what really caused the loss here.
And we could be seeing that from either player going into descent, but I still think this is mostly safe for Yeti right now.
We can't say for sure, but it does look like 2fast is the one that will put the nail in the coffin for this pick.
Like, at the rate that 2fast has been missing at, it looks like Yeti has taken this point quite solidly.
But if you look at the ratio
from 2fast is way better. Well, it's not way better. It is better, but yeah, it looks like there were quite a few slider breaks from 2fast, and that was what caused the score differential.
Yeah, unfortunate for him, and on this pick it's just the worst. When you have it mind blocked, it's just the worst.
Yeah, it's like it's already impossible to learn the patterns, but once you've got the patterns down, you've got to be careful not to mind block the pattern.
Like, you're supposed to get like the just right amount of it, but don't go too far. If you go too far, you're gonna mind block. If you know too little about the shields, you're gonna die, which is damn really weird. And finally, we have Tricolor Diary, both bands from previous rounds being picked straight away.
And like, so we saw that on Orca, Yeti had the definite advantage, but I'm not sure if 2fast4you has practiced this or not. Like in the previous match, we saw that in Orca, 2fast4you probably didn't practice this enough, but he might have been saving his energy for this map. So it's a bit hard.
Who knows? We did see a previous score from Yetii, which was in the match against Samuel Campus, and it was pretty good.
Yeah, Yeti had really good scores on both of these maps, I think. But it looks like this is going to be playing out in exactly the same way as Orca, as 2fast4you seems to not have practiced that enough.
Yeah, this is a little bit of an unfortunate turn of events for
And
2fast.
these are just extremely difficult, especially if you haven't. And yes, this is quite unfortunate.
I mean, what can you do when you have a player who can potentially just FC this whole map?
Yeah, and FC, it looks like exactly what Yeti is doing right now. By the way, we are now going to be joined by Spam Block, also known as Belgian.
Yes, I was watching, trying to watch on Twitch, but did not work. Maybe due to my ad blockers or something, but now I'm here. Hello.
Hello.
Were there
yeah.
interesting warm-ups?
So the first warm-up was Coinage, that was the SV tip.
Oh no.
I forgot the second one, but as we go into the end, these SVs are pretty brutal and a bit hard to time. And yeah, it's kind of safe to say that Yeti won that match by a solid 300,000 points.
What was the first map? Just so I'm update.
The first map was Master Plan.
Master Plan.
Really?
Yeah, and you have Tricolor Diary here, which means that both bands from the previous round, they were picked first.
They're spicing it up.
Yeah, and the bands were Grimheart from Yeti and Fuel Tank from 2fast4you.
Yeti's ban makes sense. I guess 2fast does as well, but it's not what I was expecting.
The patterns in Fuel Tank are pretty tricky, so, a ban from Fuel Tank, probably unsurprising. I think more surprising would be the ban on Grimheart from Yeti. But I believe that was something he did struggle with, so I guess it isn't that surprising after that.
Yeah, 2fast seemed really consistent on that one. I think it's reasonable for Yeti to have than being hard in this sense. But now we have On My Own once again. Now, if this was the first match, I would think that it's a little bit safer for 2fast, but now, given that it's more about the endurance in your fingers, whether they still have the energy to go on, I think this is gonna be a little bit more of a toss out, unless 2fast is incredibly consistent at this, which is also possible because one of his core strengths would be the speed.
So, like, 2fast4you has done very well on this map historically. In a previous match, we saw him get an insane single-digit great score. That looks like that miss was simply client.
When the client's being suspicious.
And the client is
Don't.
dun, 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 dun.
Don't.
Well, previously, 2fast also had a similar situation, but he actually missed.
I'll just have to see
Both of them
how.
are like really even right now. About 0.06 or 0.05% away from each other, but this means like nothing in comparison to the rapid streams that are gonna come over, which should happen around now.
Yeah, the difficult streams are gonna happen right now, and like this is just one of 3 streams, and it's the
But we
shortest.
get a miss from 2fast. And that will give Yeti quite a large edge.
That's really unfortunate.
That is just straight up. Okay, I mean nothing is to be determined this early because 2fast with another miss. The second stream and the last streams are way more important than this one.
And it looks like at this point, 2fast stamina it seems to have been a bit low at the moment.
Might
Yeah.
just be his tiredness coming through a bit.
Yeah, imagine
Yeah.
playing all out for the past 1.5 hours only to have a 30-minute break in between to just reset your stamina, and perhaps you're still feeling the fatigue from the previous round. So
30 minutes isn't all enough to come back from
yeah.
a full wipe.
Yeah, and like you must be not only physically drained but also mentally drained from trying to win, almost winning, but losing on the tiebreaker.
Talking about a physical drain, Yetii actually dropping to 99.54 after the second stream.
Yeah, their accuracies are really similar now that you mentioned it, and I believe they were actually tied a little bit during the second stream. Here you go.
I think what's really preventing 2fast from actually getting the lead right now would be a miss from Yetii.
A miss would definitely swing it, but we've got to see it soon because this is the 3rd stream. It's the last one.
This is where it makes or breaks the game. So, and now 2fast accuracy actually going above Yetii. So all he has to do is to hold on then, and hopefully get a miss. But I'm not about to cut someone.
And like this gap is closing as Yetii starts to drop accuracy, but it's
But
2fast4you that's gonna miss.
Again, that miss, while Yeti is still holding a full combo. Even with a late miss from Yeti, likely not enough for 2fast to come back. Nearly 20k, just a bit above 20k lead there.
And despite missing 5 times,
High rack.
2fast4yu's accuracy is still better.
What is that, IQ?
Yeah.
Still ratio being better to
This is
count being
just-
better. Dang.
It's just absolute insanity.
Yeah, 2fast4you is really, really good at this map. But yeah, that's gonna be a win for Yetii because of the misses.
It was just simply misses on the wrong side.
you know, like when you're playing through maps like this, you kind of have to like kind of do it, like, kind of have to balance accuracy with combo, and it looks like Yeti was simply going for highest combo. He was pretty successful in that strategy, if I say the least.
And we see Orca once again.
Shoutouts to Orca.
Orca is so base.
Orca is quite a solid mapper. Don't forget, SV tourney coming up very shortly. Actually, registration might be already closed.
The qualifier
the
showcase was yesterday.
Yeah, and the maps are really hard, so look forward to SVSE.
I should probably start practicing those.
I've really played through the maps, and stage 2 and 3 are incredibly hard.
Stage 3 is like really hard to time with all of the releases.
But for this one, it seems like we'll be getting a redo of the previous match scores. Although Yeti is doing a little bit worse than the previous try.
Yeah,
I believe
definitely
last time Yeti had a 97.
Yeah, but this map is incredibly cruel. Even if you do practice, it does not mean in any way that you will be doing well on it, because you know the rise patterns come in really rapidly.
It's just so easy to mess up on like one of these speed ups, even if he's practiced. But it looks like even if Yeti does mess up, he's still gonna have to win.
Just an overwhelming lead so far.
I mean, what can you do when you have someone who is like practice super intensely for both SV maps?
Yeah, and you know, this is looking to be a pretty good score from Yeti at 97.
Taking his fourth point in a row. Quite a different story than the last one. 2fast slightly improving from his previous score, I think, but not enough.
And is going all out with his protect right now, Del Rio.
This makes a ton of sense since we did see 2fast4you winning this pretty handedly in the pre.
It is definitely looking to be one of the maps with the highest potential for 2fast to be getting his first point on this match.
And you know, if you're down 0-4, like getting some momentum is definitely one of the better options right now.
Yeah, definitely. And this map has been greatly in the advantage of 2fast. His score on this is just absolute insanity. It's top notch.
Yeah, he got a 99.5 on this, the previous time this map came out.
With a miss.
Yeah, and you know, like if all things go right, like we could be seeing the same thing once again.
We're definitely hoping to see the same thing again. Hopefully it's something that will bring back his momentum.
But that momentum doesn't carry on. 2fast missing.
Not by a huge difference though. This score difference is definitely something that can be easily taken back.
Very
with a
true.
miss.
His ratio is still a bit better, I think.
Like even if 2fast4you is missing in like this first quarter, Yeti does have a lot of opportunities to trip up in the later half.
It seems like 2fast has dropped yet another miss, which is going to give Yeti a little bit more of a score advantage right now. But 2fast ratio is actually getting increasingly better than Yeti's, even though he's dropping way more misses this time around.
And actually, now that you mention it, their accuracies are about the same. But
Yeah.
it looks like Yeti is simply focused on getting that FC, and you know, if his accuracy doesn't drop too much, then an FC would definitely be a winner for Yeti.
Definitely granted, any miss from Yeti's side would still give 2fast a little bit of an advantage to work on, but
Very true.
it needs to happen like soon.
A 4-key lead. Oh, there it is. Will be
And
immediately
I
gone.
massive
But
call
Lothus
off, and it's
trading.
It was a trade! It was a trade! No!
And 2fast actually drops again. Oh my god.
Alright, that wasn't what he was looking for in that case.
With both players having missed, the lead has grown a tiny bit from 4K to about 7K.
Okay, but this is still take-backable, and in the sense...
Yeah, and 2fast4you can definitely, you know, I actually think win on accuracy alone if he plays well in this last.
Oh, there it is, there it is, there
But
it is.
there's a huge call
There
off
it
of
is.
Yeti.
The column lock that 2fast was looking for sure.
Good prediction.
And now
Me
he
too.
does have a... Yeah.
Yeah.
And this lead is grown huge.
Instantly switching around, over 10K lead. It's going to be hard to come back from, especially this late. 2fast grabbing his first point. Honest predict.
So we are not gonna have a sweep. 2fast does look a bit more tired than he did in the previous match. Not a sweep.
Yeah, granted that this run is not as clean as his previous one, but it's still really good because the ratio is as good as his previous run, and the 200 count is almost similar. It was really the misses. And that score is still really, really good, just saying.
Void on you.
Yeah, it looks like 2fast4you did miss a few times at the beginning, but Yeti's column lock really did numbers to his accuracy.
Let's
Boy
give
getting
this a
miserable
go
best
again.
No.
Last time
This
Yeti won this one with an FC, I think, right?
Yeah. 2fast
Yeah.
had a really good 200 count. It was really the miss that
2fast
cost
came
him
really
the
close,
win.
but missed about 300 for the end.
And you know, like, if I were 2fast4you in this situation, I would be just trying to maintain my combo to the best of my ability. I'm sure that's what he's trying to do, right?
Yeah, definitely combo is of the essence in this map, especially when it's only 92 seconds long.
Yeti
it's-
with the 3x normal 300 to start.
Well, you did perfect rough a little bit. Hope to see how the rest of this goes.
Okay, so their accuracies are still pretty similar. With 2fast actually getting the lead over Yeti, so all he has to do right now is to keep the combo.
Yeah, I think combo is gonna be like the main name of this game. If 2fast4you can hold his ground with the combo, then he's got the win.
We don't exactly want to see a repeat of last time, you know?
You know, these players can see their scores right now, and it must be incredibly nerve-wracking.
Yeah, going right into the second half where most of the misses will most likely come out from.
And again, it's still surprising that nearly 0.2 accolade that we had didn't really translate to a score at all, was only 2K difference.
This is just, I feel so nervous for 2fast4you right now. Like, I'm praying to God he doesn't miss so that he takes his point back.
Yes,
It's gonna come down to the
really
very end.
Yeti can still miss as well, don't forget that.
I don't think Yeti's gonna miss, but neither player misses.
What?
Clean FCs from both. Look at that. Wow, that 200
What
count.
is that?
From both
What
of
is
them.
that?
But
That ratio from 2fast is top seed material. Not just in this tournament, but every tournament.
Now this is absolutely insane. Both players FCing with such a low grade count,
That is
and 2fast with 179 300s. Now going to pick.
Death by Blood Moon.
Now this is a map that 2fast also had a decent advantage on by accuracy alone, because he had like a single digit grade count if I remember correctly.
Yeah, and Yeti had somewhere in the 20s, as well as having a few misses. So, like, 2fast4you can try to play the same game with this map and trade some of his combo for misses, for accuracy.
Yeah, this map is definitely long enough for 2fast to leverage on accuracy advantage. Starting right off, I think Yeti got a 200 somewhere in that opening pattern.
There was, in fact, a 200.
Finally getting right into the LN base section. Nothing much happening. In fact, Yeti gaining back a little bit of accuracy.
Get into a short junction section.
Alright, this is where Yeti missed previously on the rolls, but he didn't miss this time round. So that is going to give him a little bit of a motivation.
And, like, I don't think you're really going to miss on this first half, but it's really going to be the rolls on the second half that decide it.
Here is where...
There.
Oh, there was a 200 from 2fast in that LN.
There was a 200 from 2fast.
Yeah, alright. And this is where the map really starts. Here we go.
Yeah, this is a really technical section.
The first miss from Yeti. 2fast dropping one in return, still maintaining a healthy lead of about 10k.
That looks like a significant drop from Yeti though.
But another one that's going to nullify the lead almost.
Oh boy. Oh no.
And it's getting spicy now. Shout out to Megalovania. We couldn't just have one Undertale song in this pool, so we had to have two.
Yeah, this is actually the second Undertale song.
Can you imagine?
It uses a sound from... Yeah, but I can't really hear Megalovania in this.
No, it's just a joke. But yeah, looking at how both players easily comboed through that staggered LN section. So now we're gonna go right into the second half. We have more of these kind of rolly, bursty, jump street kind of patterns.
They are death if you column walk. Because you'll not just column walk the first, you'll end up column walking the jump stream immediately after.
Yes, this part of the map is so risky, and given how intense the song is, I bet your heart is just racing looking at this.
I'm mostly surprised that 2fast was able to maintain such a large lead despite the miss.
Definitely seems like Yeti had a little bit of a part where he struggled in the middle section. I think that was what really gave him 2fast the giant significant lead.
And his accuracy hasn't improved at all going into this climax, so that only gives 2fast even more leeway. And it looks like with that,
2fast. taking
2fast4you has successfully taken over the momentum now with
the third point in a row.
that ratio. Excuse me.
Excuse me, 4 grades, 525, 300s, almost 1 to 7. Excuse me.
That score is even better than the previous score. 2fast4you is back.
Alright, he's going too fast for you now.
And with both of the SV picks picked, well, those are Yeti's safest picks. We're gonna have to go into something a little bit more riskier for Yeti.
Yeah, I think even for Too Fast, self-proclaiming that his safe picks are all gone as well. Given that Del Rio and some On My Own and Blood Moon were 3 of his best picks.
LN2
Yeah.
still exists.
Yeah,
We're going
definitely,
to
but that was a little bit of a roll. It's a bit of a dice roll because it really depends on how well you play the inverse. Oh, finally we see Firefly City being picked.
And this was not played in the previous match.
It was protected, but
yeah.
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 Wasn't played.
It was the map that was not picked despite being protected, which I guess happened to be Yeti's strategy.
And despite this probably favoring Yeti because it's a Rise map that 2fast4you can miss on, I still think that it's not completely safe.
What is an 80 Miles song without good in it?
Goodbye City, hello.
The only song with fireflies I know is from Owl City.
And this map is called Firefly City. I really hope that was a client drop.
It doesn't appear to be. Client would have caught up by now.
You never know, the client is really slow sometimes. You cannot trust it.
But
Oh,
that
Yeti
one
with
is
an-
not client.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that miss is gonna come later, right before her combo actually, so 2fast4you is gonna have an advantage from straight out the gates.
Yeah, although it does look like by accuracy alone, Yeti is still ahead. In fact, with a pretty huge margin of like about 0.14%. Oh no, that was a miss.
And in fact,
That's gonna
one.
further
Yeti
give
has
the lead too
missing-
fast.
Yeti has actually been missing more than 2fast4you. 2fast4you has not missed except in the beginning. And going into this LN section, that should give Yeti even more chances to miss if he's not careful.
Yes. Now we're going to a slightly more relaxed long note section. Hopefully.
This map is a confirmed hybrid because it has LNs. See, I see LNs. The hybrid.
It does have short long notes. Oh, with Too Fast with a
That was a client
miss. Yeah, that was a
That was-
client miss. Actual client miss.
and 2fast4you's combo is really good right now.
It's really strong right now. 99.46, higher than Yeti's. And what can we say? It seems like he's back to take the lead.
You can't
It's
really
gonna
say
be
that.
hard.
It's got one more really dense section.
Unless there's a drop, I don't think he's going to be able to.
Yeah, this is so nerve-wracking though. But 2fast4you takes the win. It's tied 4-4. Can you believe that?
Quite a different
Yeah,
trajectory from the previous one, but again, going to tie. Nice!
Right. Tied again. Different conditions, different stamina conditions, different map picks. And guess what? We're back to square one. 4-4 right now.
We thought Yeti was going to take this 7-0 because Yeti was ahead 4-0, but now it's tied. So as you can see, the momentum seems to have worked out in 2fast4you's favor.
We'll see if he can redeem his miss over here in buy or not. In the previous round, 2fast actually missed in buy or not. Unfortunate miss in the beginning of this map. So, which was something that gave the point away to Yeti. So, if he can just hold on, get through this with a full combo, maybe he'll be able to win. Who knows?
And I actually think that this kind of runs into the same problems as with Master Plan. It's like you've got some more of these coordination issues as you hit through this pseudo jack jump stream with holds in it. Now, granted, it's pretty different, but you still have to see like some of these coordination issues arise.
And here we go. First burst. Everyone hit it perfectly. No, 2fast is still gonna miss on the mini jacks.
Yeah, and that's gonna give the lead to Yeti.
Although with this map, nothing much can be said because Yeti also
Yeti actually
misses.
takes a huge column walk.
Yeah, let's see, nothing less of a column walk, a short one. And the lead is back in 2fast.
Yeah, and in fact, it looks like over the past couple of maps, it's actually been Yeti that's missing a little bit more.
Yeah, and 2fast actually does have the accuracy lead right now at 99.68, even with a miss.
That's quite
That
large
is
margin.
so impressive, guys.
It actually has both the accuracy and the combo advantage.
Yeah, now he does.
I
So
would
what can you say?
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another tiebreaker.
Yeah, it does definitely look like we're in course. We're set in course for yet another tiebreaker to come.
And we might just see more points being traded. No more breakpoints in this match. But that's a win for 2fast4you, and
That
that
ratio.
that ratio.
This man is not. He's unstoppable.
This man is nuts. Even
That's
with a miss, 99.67.
99.67 with a miss. 2fast4you
Yeah.
had both combo and ratio.
Barring the miss, the score would have been insane, but it's really crazy. And 2fast does look like he has the momentum right now.
Yeah. We're gonna see what Yeti has to pick, and it looks like I would say that TRT might be Yeti's safest bet right now.
For how much does the safety still left? We'll see.
Well, we still have Rain Shower, RTRT, Lyreef, and True Hero. And now what's gonna be picked is actually the Jack map of all things.
And I would say this is definitely more of an Ack map than a Jack map.
Jack map more like Egg.
And previously, we saw these players play this map, and it would have been tied. Both players had 77 300s, but 2fast4you dropped one at the end, so there was no tie, unfortunately.
Yeah, that was really unfortunate. We'll see how this match goes again. If we do get yet another tie, I'm gonna be so scared.
Yeah, and it looks like this map is actually being picked in probably the exact same position as before.
I think so. Yeah, both of them starting off at same accuracy as Yetii does have find a little bit more 300s at the intro.
Yeah, this was actually pick number 10 of the previous match as well. So both
Nice.
the 2fast4you was in fact ahead of Yetii 5-4 when they played this map. In the previous match.
So it's gonna happen again. Oh!
Oh,
What was that? Too
The miss from
fast!
2fast4you.
That's a very early one. That was unexpected.
What was that miss? It was uncalled for. Now Yetii does have the
Oh my
accuracy
God.
lead as well as the combo lead.
We'll just have to see the players' accuracies for the rest of the map.
And yeah, 2fast is gonna need to ride on Yeti's chances of missing right now in order to get back the lead, but it does look like Yetii is a little bit more stable on the dance section. His accuracy is in fact increasing to about 99.7,
There was
99.88.
actually a huge drop from 2fast4you, and like Yeti's a lot more consistent on this map right now.
Yeah. That's what
But
is
just
really
that miss
costing
would
the
have been
lead.
enough, honestly, with this hack.
2fast4you dropping a few more 200s, 100s all over the place. Now really giving the point to Yetii. Yetii, in fact, with 115 300s right now, it's a little bit different from the 77 we saw earlier on.
Yeah, both players seem to be getting a bit tired. Maybe 2fast4you is a little bit more tired at this point, but with the fight he's been putting up, I wouldn't have.
Man,
I
it
wouldn't have
was
been
a
able to take
keyboard
that.
drop apparently. It was a keyboard drop.
Oh, that's unfortunate.
Ouch.
Yeah, my heart is crying.
But we're gonna go with Rain Shower. In the last match, 2fast4you won this by a pretty solid margin of nearly 20,000 points. So we'll just see how this one goes.
Repeating that good a score is quite hard, though.
Maybe 2fast is actually really consistent on this. Who knows?
I would definitely not be surprised if he was consistent.
Yeah, both
He's-
players have been absolutely insane. 2fast is so good at this kind of map.
Yeah, his primary strength, as you said, seems to be the speed screens, the techie speed screens, but maybe something like Fuel Tank is band leans by him because it does have more than just streams in it.
Fuel Tank actually has that one pattern that really catches you off guard with the column 3, column 4 jacks that immediately transition into a rolly jump stream, which makes your hand kind of like just stop processing the pattern altogether. For some reason, Yetii is able to hit that, so I would say it's a given talent.
Yeah, and like that requires that the same coordination you might see in Master Plan. It might come under a bit of a different guise, but
Yeah.
either way, it's pretty understandable why 2fast4you banned Fuel.
And actually, this point is proving to be very important for 2fast. This is probably going to be one of his last safe picks, and also probably his last pick in this whole match.
Yeah, either way, this is going to be 2fast4yu's last pick.
Yes, the 11th pick of this match right now, taking
The
place
11th hour.
the 11th hour. It's almost high noon, guys.
Well, noon in my time, not your time. And your time is midnight.
I mean, it's almost the 11th hour at night for me.
That is true.
And it does look like 2fast actually does have the accuracy lead. 99.69 against 99.2, which is a very decent advantage for 2fast here.
2fast4you's accuracy is really, really good right now.
His accuracy is doing wonders.
This beats my 1.0 accuracy. Can you believe this?
He's a really good player, like... Still, it's incredible how good it is, but he needs to be able to hold on to win this.
Yeah, and in this second half taking place right now, the combo is going to play a significant factor to whether you... Oh, that's one combo down by 2fast. And Miss not gonna help because the lead is shifting to Yeti.
It's gonna be really
not
close.
able to hold on. Another one, shifting it
This
even more.
And this is gonna be the nail in the coffin. Like,
No,
oh my
no.
god.
Okay, the game hasn't ended yet.
Yeah.
It's not over until it's over. Yeti could
He
still
missed
miss
it,
here, but...
and you know, things could go the other way, but
Oh,
I don't think he's gonna miss.
oh,
Oh,
he misses on the same jack.
Oh, oh, Yeti, how could you?
He missed on the same jack, but it was not enough.
It was too little, too late. That's a very, very good break point for Yeti. Oh my god, I can't believe what I'm seeing right
Jeez.
now.
No. Right, so Yeti has a point straight up from combo alone.
A
Yeah.
win is a win. Can't take that away from him, you know?
Yeah. Win is a win. So now Yeti is at championship point.
And it's either gonna be a win for it's either gonna be a win for Yeti or championship point.
Another tiebreaker.
And honestly, I'm not liking
Another
both of their
tiebreaker?
picks. Oh my god.
It looks like
Lyrie being the
gonna be
last
going
pick, the
to
last
a mini
pick.
tiebreaker, Lyrith.
This is the last pick of this tournament made by Yeti, Lyrie. I think he's gonna give me schizophrenia. I'm so nervous for these players right now.
I'm so nervous for both players right now. Actually,
Yeah.
I'm way more nervous for 2fast4you because honestly, a tiebreaker.
I am beyond nervousness. I have transcended into the realm of not caring anymore.
Yeah, this match is definitely going way more tense than it should be. Both players should be like kind of running out of steam right now, but they're proving to be more than just that. And it's all come down to this
Oh my
last
god.
pick.
In the previous match, 2fast4you won by 200 points. So there's like barely anything separating these players right now.
Yeah.
Yep. All comes
And-
down to this.
With the mini jacks in this map, honestly, this is going to be so difficult. Someone's gonna miss, I think. But, you know, may the best player win.
There
And
was a miss for
there's the miss that I was
2fast4you.
talking about.
That's
Things are looking a little bit dire right now. 2fast4you dropping below 199 because of the miss.
like it's pretty early. Like you
But
can still take
Yeti
back.
also missing.
Yeti is
What
actually
is
gonna
that?
miss.
Oh my god,
And-
both of them are missing. And
Yo.
with this incredibly mind-blocky jack section.
Oh,
my
no,
2fast4you
I-
missing
That's
on
gonna
that.
hurt.
Oh,
That's
no,
really gonna
jack.
hurt.
Oh. And here we come. Total panic. Total chaos.
There is nothing separating these players right now. Like
There's barely a
all comes down
difference.
to combo. Can you believe this?
You have to be so scared right now. This song is
I'm
so
scared for
intense.
both players right now. I don't know what's gonna happen.
2fast actually does have the accuracy lead, so all it'll take for him to win this is honestly a miss.
Yeah, all 2fast4you needs to do is combo the rest of this map. But, you know, that's not
Which
that easy.
I'd like to point out that there is still one section at the ending.
He's easier said than done.
But
Yeah,
2fast4you does have a very slight lead, but he's gotta keep it.
yeah, he's gonna keep it now.
Together.
If there is one time you have to keep combo, it's now. Like now.
He's gonna take it. This is so nervous. I don't know what's happening.
You just have to scream and get through it. This section, this one,
Oh my god, he
both hit
combos through the hard section.
combos is doing that, guys.
2fast4you is gonna take it. Since it comes
Is he
through the
gonna
rest
take
of
it? I think it is. 99.46
Not over,
versus 15.
over. Wait,
These
in both
rolls, these
players
ending
again.
rolls. Ending jacks.
Oh
He
my
got
god,
it!
he takes it. It's gonna be a tiebreaker.
Tiebreaker! Once again, second tiebreaker. Bracket reset, tiebreaker. After the tiebreaker in the first round, we have a second one. This is just madness.
What's happening?
What can I say? This match has been just absolute insanity. We have a second tiebreaker for this bracket reset.
We're gonna have. I think this is like the first time we're gonna have two
Yes.
tiebreakers in grand finals in a row.
Yeah, for the first time in Mania history, we have two tiebreakers in a row.
Oh my
Same
god.
players, different picks, but still same outcome. Tiebreaker.
Hey. And once again,
Oh my god.
shout out to Shoot Atsuki, also known as Shutitsuki. That whoever made the song is an absolute cutie.
Yeah, this song has been stuck in my head for like the past 7 days.
Same.
Yeah, this has been an absolute insane ride with you guys, and it has all come down to these two tiebreakers. Only one winner.
And it's been an absolute pleasure commentating with you guys throughout this tournament.
Let's
Commentary isn't over.
take a look. What is in there? Last match. Last possible map. This is the end.
Winner
The
takes it
absolute
all.
end.
Winner takes it all.
Now it has all come to this, and because this tiebreaker is absolutely just difficult, and honestly, both players must be at their physical extreme right now. They have to be like actually really tired, and the fingers are probably like screaming and crying for help right now. But they still have to play one more map, and it's the hardest of them all.
This
Tiebreaker.
has decided all. This map is like head and shoulders above all of the other maps in terms of price difficulty. It's just so difficult to hit.
Yes, now both of them are gonna get right into this map, and may you guys not get cursed. I will try not to curse myself.
Yeah, and here we go. Let's
Yeti.
get ready to roll.
Yeti with a really early act drop.
That's not gonna mean much since there's
Yeah,
about
this map is really
6,000
long.
votes.
There's a lot of nodes, so ultimately this is not gonna matter that much, but in the case where both players are missing at the same time, then this will matter a lot. You know, a little bit of an advantage can go a long way. And with how close the match was on tiebreaker last round, honestly, I don't think you can count anything out. You just have to really just keep up with your nerves. Your fingers just have to be prepared all the way to the end. The match is
Yeah.
not over until it's over.
There's no guarantee on whether you'll win or lose until the very end of this map, since it's hard all the way to the end.
2fast exiting with a 99.8. Yeah, here we go.
And
This
we're
is
gonna
the
get to
first
the
section.
third section.
You get all the bursts, and 2fast missing.
2fast takes the first calamity.
first blood of the map. And Yeti himself dropping quite a little bit as well, giving the accuracy advantage to 2fast.
That's kind of been the line we've been seeing, 2fast4you drops, but then he still has better accuracy, and like, even though he dropped
and
again, the accuracy are now tied. But
and he misses! Yeti misses!
Actually, Yeti starts to miss, but 2fast4you actually has a bit of a rush.
Yeah, 2fast is suffering a little bit more this time around.
Only
In the
one
previous
third in though.
Yeah. Their staminas are gonna matter a lot. And 2fast does look like he's dropping a little bit more than what he should be.
Yeah, and it looks like we're gonna have a really huge lead for Yeti at this point, since that's a 13,000 point lead in a very long time.
It is not conclusive yet, though. Don't go saying that somebody's winning too early. We're only halfway. Both these players still have stamina. Both these players still have chances.
Yeah, that's for sure.
And both of them hitting that. Oh, Yeti actually missed.
With things like that, it could switch around very well.
That must won the lead over by a few thousand points.
Yeah, now...
It's probably traded.
Needed the whole combo, but he dropped it.
And
Yeti's dropping it as well. Both of them trading.
Everybody misses.
Yeah, you miss, I miss, everyone gets a miss.
Trade offer. I missed, but you missed.
Fair. And now we have a little bit of a reclining section.
And we're gonna go into the Ellen section pretty soon. And,
see, things might change.
Now we're gonna start speeding up, and we're gonna get into the climax, and just gonna build up until you get to this insane rise section, till which there's no more.
Yes. So this match is far from over. With 2fast actually hot on Yeti's heels with that accuracy. I can see a column lock being absolutely crucial to his victory right now. And here we go.
And like, if Yeti wants to win this, he has to really hold it together in this section, because 2fast4you is really solid on the outlet.
Actually, both players holding really well right now. 2fast4you gaining a lot of accuracy from that, but now
drop from 2fast, the second one.
Yeah,
trading Yeti trading one of them, but that's still a netto.
Actually, both of them dropping.
A netto winning points for Yeti.
Here's the right section,
Yeti actually drops a lot there.
Yeti's dropping. It's winning over 2fast4you by just
and another one
smaller.
Oh my god.
Dude, both of them hit that. They hit the trails. Both of them hit the trails.
A tiny lead for Yeti.
Patterns.
Oh
my god. In white heat. Absolute white heat right now.
It's speeding up.
There's a
trade.
Yeti's missing both at the same time.
Oh my god, there's another trade. It's not Homer. Not for either player.
This ending, I think the lead is too large for it to be just doable on ratio alone. Unless there's a miss in the final couple of rice nuts from Yeti, it's gonna be done.
And that is all. I think it is.
Winner
That's all.
BNL2021 is gonna be Yeti.
Congratulations, but look at that ratio from 2fast.
Look at both of these players' ratios.
So insane. Both of these players putting up crazy scores right there.
What is this?
Congratulations, genuinely. Well done, you deserve it. Number one.
Both players have performed out of their minds in this tournament. In the fact that we have had to go to tiebreakers twice is just a testament to how good this match has been.
Yes, this match has to be the best match of the century. With how both players really struggled to fight around each other and getting a tiebreaker in the first round, and as if that wasn't enough, they got another one while they're already all tired and stuff. This is just...
But the way they got there first one,
Yeah.
2fast started off winning, Yeti making a comeback. And then the second one, Yeti making it to 4 points out in best, and then 2fast coming back.
Yeah,
Then-
2fast had a really strong comeback in this match. I think that's kind of the plot here.
Yeah, 2fast actually doing really well in the whole tournament in general. He has been in the winner's bracket all the way up until now. And for him to suddenly face a bracket reset is also a pretty tiring thing to do. And really props to 2fast for really putting up a huge fight with that comeback.
Yeah, 2fast4you, like, we all thought 2fast4you stamina was just about gone, especially when we saw Yeti winning 4-0, but, you know...
I guess you could say that he's going faster.
He was going faster, yes, that is true.
Man, what now?
Yeti himself putting up the best performance.
Yeah. And you'll love to see it. You'll love to see 2 tiebreakers in a row. You know, usually when a tournament goes to bracket reset, that's an indication that the winner is a bit tired and, you know, maybe they're gonna lose 3-7 and then 0-7 in the bracket reset. But no, we just saw back-to-back tiebreakers, which is really unprecedented.
And in the meantime, somebody has joined us here in the VC. One
Hello,
known as
everyone.
Danny Gix. There he is.
It's none other than Danny PX himself. Hello.
This was such a wild ride. All the way with 65 players, now with 1 winner, Yeti. Thank you everyone for being here in Benelux. Thank you everyone. Thank you all the staff. Thank you all the viewers. Thank you all the players. Without you, this would have never happened.
The third edition.
It was
Growing.
a pleasure to be commentating with you guys. Polly, you've been great. Buck, you've been great.
No, you.
And Danny, you've been a great host throughout all this tournament.
Don't forget Narumi.
NightNarumi
Yeah.
and the great.
How could we
Let's
forget
see who we have.
the streamer that glue that whole tournament together?
Like,
Yeah.
holy crap. What did I just witness? Like,
History.
I thought it was gonna be exciting, but oh boy, it blew away my expectations.
This is more than just exciting. This is way beyond excitement. This is way beyond hype.
This is
I'm
like
so happy to be here.
groundbreaking. I'm so glad to be part of this moment.
We have too many staff to thank each of them individually, I think, but genuinely, thank you.
Yeah. Thank you.
This was
Yeah.
Benelux 2021. See you next time.
Yeah. Bye.
Yeah. Goodbye. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good night.